What if I told you the struggles you're facing right now are not holding you back? They are actually preparing you for something bigger than you can imagine. Think about it. Every time life got hard, every time things didn't go your way, every time you felt like giving up, what if that wasn't the end of your story, but the moment your real journey was just beginning? Because here's the truth most people never realize. Success is not tested when everything is easy. Success is tested when everything feels like it's falling apart. And the people you admire, the ones who made it, the ones who built something from nothing, the ones who refused to quit, they all walked through fire before they ever saw the light. So if you're in a tough season right now, if you're feeling stuck, frustrated, or even close to giving up, this message is for you. Because today you're going to understand something that can change the way you see every struggle, every failure, and every delay in your life. You're going to see why every road to success is tested by trial, and more importantly, how those trials are not there to stop you, but to build you into the person who can actually handle the success you're chasing. So don't skip this. Don't lose focus. Stay with me until the end. Because what you're about to hear might be exactly what you need to keep going when everything inside you is telling you to quit. Adversity is often misunderstood as something negative, something to be avoided or feared, but in reality it is one of the most powerful forces for personal growth and transformation. When life presents difficulties, it is not merely creating obstacles, it is offering opportunities to evolve into a stronger, wiser, and more capable version of yourself. Growth rarely happens in comfort. When everything is easy, predictable, and smooth, there is little reason to change, improve, or push beyond current limits. Adversity disrupts that comfort and forces individuals to confront their weaknesses, challenge their beliefs, and expand their abilities. It demands resilience, patience, and creative thinking, all of which are essential qualities for success. Through hardship, people discover strengths they never knew they had, developing mental toughness and emotional endurance that cannot be gained through ease alone. Every challenge carries within it a lesson, and those who choose to look beyond the surface begin to see adversity not as punishment but as preparation. It teaches discipline when motivation fades, courage when fear rises, and persistence when quitting seems easier. Adversity also reshapes perspective, helping individuals appreciate progress, value effort, and understand the true meaning of achievement. Without struggle, success would lack depth and significance, as it is the contrast between difficulty and victory that gives success its value. In many cases, the most difficult moments become the turning points that define a person's journey, pushing them to make decisions, take risks, and pursue paths they might never have considered otherwise. It is through facing and overcoming adversity that confidence is built, because each conquered challenge becomes proof of one's capability. Additionally, adversity encourages growth by exposing areas that need improvement, whether it is mindset, habits, or skills, allowing individuals to refine themselves continuously. Instead of breaking a person, it strengthens their foundation, making them more prepared for future challenges. Those who embrace adversity with the right mindset begin to see it as a necessary part of the journey rather than an unfortunate interruption. They understand that every great achievement is built upon a series of trials, each one contributing to the final outcome. By accepting adversity as a gateway to growth, individuals shift their focus from avoiding difficulties to learning from them, using each experience as a stepping stone toward greater potential and deeper self-awareness. Persistence is the defining trait that separates those who merely dream about success from those who actually achieve it, because the journey toward any meaningful goal is rarely smooth or predictable. Most people begin with excitement and motivation, but as soon as they encounter repeated failures, delays, or unexpected obstacles, their enthusiasm begins to fade, and many choose to quit. What they fail to realize is that these moments are not signs to stop, but tests designed to measure how committed they truly are. Persistence is not about never facing defeat. It is about refusing to let defeat determine your outcome. Every successful individual has experienced setbacks, often more than most people can imagine. Yet they continued to move forward despite discouragement, criticism, and uncertainty. Persistence requires a deep inner drive, a clear sense of purpose that goes beyond temporary emotions, because motivation alone is unreliable and short-lived. When progress slows and results are not immediately visible, persistence becomes the force that keeps action consistent, turning small efforts into long-term achievements. It is during these difficult phases that character is built, as individuals learn to manage frustration, maintain focus, and stay disciplined, even when rewards are delayed. Persistence also strengthens belief, because each time a person continues despite challenges, they reinforce their confidence in their ability to endure and succeed. Those who quit often do so just moments before a breakthrough, unable to see that their efforts were about to pay off. In contrast, those who persist understand that success often lies just beyond the point where most people give up. They view failure not as a final outcome, but as feedback that guides improvement and adjustment. Persistence also encourages adaptability, as it pushes individuals to find new strategies, refine their approach, and continue learning until they achieve their desired result. It transforms obstacles into opportunities for growth and keeps momentum alive even in the face of repeated setbacks. Over time, consistent persistence compounds into progress, creating a path that others may perceive as luck or talent, but is actually the result of unwavering commitment and effort. It is not the most talented or the most fortunate who always succeed, but those who refuse to stop moving forward regardless of how difficult the journey becomes, proving that determination and endurance are often more powerful than natural ability or initial advantage. Faith is the invisible force that sustains momentum when external results are absent, uncertain, or delayed, making it one of the most critical elements in the pursuit of any meaningful goal. It is not merely a passive belief or wishful thinking, but a deep inner conviction that what you are working toward is possible, even when there is no immediate evidence to support it. In the early stages of any journey, progress is often slow and unnoticeable, which can create doubt and weaken determination. During these moments, faith becomes the foundation that keeps action alive, allowing individuals to continue moving forward despite uncertainty. Without faith, most people become dependent on visible results for motivation, and when those results do not appear quickly, they lose direction and eventually give up. Faith, however, allows a person to act with confidence even in the absence of proof, trusting that consistent effort will eventually lead to meaningful outcomes. It shapes the way challenges are perceived, turning obstacles into temporary situations rather than permanent barriers. When someone has strong faith in their vision, they are less likely to be discouraged by setbacks, criticism, or delays because their belief is rooted in something deeper than external validation. This inner certainty fuels persistence, strengthens resilience, and helps maintain focus on long-term goals rather than short-term discomfort. Faith also plays a powerful role in influencing mindset, as it encourages positive thinking, clarity, and a sense of purpose, all of which are essential for sustained progress. It enables individuals to visualize success before it becomes reality, creating a mental blueprint that guides their actions and decisions. This process of believing first and achieving later is what allows many successful individuals to stay committed even when their circumstances seem unfavorable. Additionally, faith reduces fear by shifting attention away from potential failure and toward potential success, making it easier to take risks and embrace opportunities. It creates emotional stability during difficult times, helping individuals remain calm, focused, and determined rather than overwhelmed by doubt or negativity. Over time, this consistent belief strengthens self-confidence, as each small step forward reinforces the idea that progress is being made, even if it is not immediately visible. Faith acts as a bridge between where a person is and where they want to be, keeping them aligned with their purpose and pushing them to continue taking action regardless of temporary setbacks or challenges, ensuring that their journey does not come to a halt simply because the results have not yet caught up with their efforts. Failure is often perceived as something to fear or avoid, yet in reality it serves as one of the most valuable teachers a person can encounter on the path to success. When an attempt does not produce the desired result, it provides immediate and honest feedback that no theory, advice, or planning could fully deliver. Instead of viewing failure as a final outcome, it becomes far more useful to see it as information, revealing what works, what does not, and what needs to be adjusted. Each setback exposes gaps in knowledge, weaknesses in strategy, or limitations in execution, offering a clear opportunity to improve. Those who adopt this perspective begin to treat failure as part of a continuous learning process, rather than as a personal defeat. This shift in mindset transforms the emotional response to setbacks, reducing fear and encouraging experimentation, because mistakes are no longer seen as something that diminishes worth, but as steps that contribute to progress. Failure also builds resilience, as repeated attempts require individuals to develop patience, emotional control, and the ability to recover quickly from disappointment. It strengthens problem-solving skills by forcing a person to think differently, explore new approaches, and adapt to changing circumstances. In many cases, the lessons gained through failure are far more memorable and impactful than those gained through easy success, because they are experienced directly and often come with a strong emotional imprint. This makes the knowledge gained through failure more deeply ingrained and more likely to influence future decisions. Additionally, failure helps clarify goals and priorities, as it forces individuals to reassess their intentions and determine whether they are willing to continue despite difficulties. It filters out superficial desires and strengthens genuine commitment, ensuring that only meaningful pursuits are carried forward. Over time, repeated exposure to failure can also reduce the fear associated with it, making individuals more confident in taking risks and stepping outside their comfort zone. This willingness to act despite uncertainty is essential for growth and innovation, as it opens the door to new possibilities that would otherwise remain unexplored. By treating failure as a teacher rather than an enemy, individuals gain access to a powerful source of knowledge and self-improvement, allowing them to refine their approach, strengthen their mindset, and move closer to their goals with greater clarity and confidence, turning each setback into a stepping stone rather than a stopping point. Discipline is the steady force that carries a person forward when emotions fluctuate and motivation fades, making it essential for building strength during difficult times. While motivation can spark action, it is often temporary and unreliable, especially when challenges arise or results are delayed. Discipline, on the other hand, creates consistency, ensuring that progress continues regardless of how one feels in the moment. It is the ability to commit to a course of action and follow through with it repeatedly, even when it is uncomfortable, inconvenient, or demanding. During hard times, this consistency becomes a source of stability, allowing individuals to maintain focus and direction instead of being overwhelmed by obstacles or setbacks. Discipline trains the mind to prioritize long-term goals over short-term comfort, helping individuals resist distractions, avoid procrastination, and stay aligned with their purpose. It builds mental toughness by requiring individuals to act despite fatigue, doubt, or fear, gradually strengthening their ability to endure pressure and uncertainty. Each disciplined action, no matter how small, contributes to a sense of control and progress, reinforcing the belief that forward movement is always possible. Over time, these small, consistent efforts compound into significant results, creating momentum that becomes increasingly difficult to stop. Discipline also shapes habits, turning productive behaviors into automatic routines that require less effort to maintain. This is especially valuable during challenging periods, as it reduces the need for constant decision-making and conserves mental energy for more important tasks. Instead of relying on bursts of inspiration, disciplined individuals develop systems that keep them moving forward steadily. Additionally, discipline enhances self-respect and confidence, as consistently honoring commitments to oneself builds trust in one's own abilities. It creates a strong internal foundation that is not easily shaken by external circumstances, allowing individuals to remain focused even when conditions are unfavorable. In times of adversity, when emotions can become unstable and uncertainty can cloud judgment, discipline acts as an anchor, keeping actions aligned with goals rather than temporary feelings. It ensures that effort does not stop simply because the journey becomes difficult, reinforcing the understanding that progress is achieved through persistence and consistency rather than occasional bursts of effort. By practicing discipline during hard times, individuals not only continue moving toward their goals, but also develop the inner strength and resilience needed to face future challenges with greater confidence and control. Trials have a unique way of stripping away illusion and revealing the true depth of a person's desire, because when the journey becomes difficult, only what is deeply valued continues to be pursued. At the beginning of any goal, enthusiasm is often high and the vision feels exciting, but as challenges arise, the emotional intensity begins to fade and reality replaces imagination. It is in these moments of pressure, discomfort, and uncertainty that a person discovers whether their desire is strong enough to endure the cost required for success. Superficial wishes quickly dissolve when faced with consistent effort, sacrifice, and delayed results, while genuine desire grows stronger under pressure. Trials force individuals to confront themselves honestly, removing excuses and testing their willingness to continue despite obstacles. They demand time, energy, patience, and sometimes even the willingness to face repeated failure, which many are not prepared to handle unless their desire runs deep. When a person truly wants something, they begin to see obstacles differently, not as barriers but as necessary steps in the process, and this shift in perception fuels continued effort. Trials also create a sense of clarity, helping individuals distinguish between what they think they want and what they are truly committed to achieving. This clarity strengthens focus, as distractions and less important goals naturally fall away when faced with the demands of a meaningful pursuit. As challenges intensify, individuals who possess strong desire develop resilience and adaptability, finding ways to push forward rather than searching for reasons to stop. Their commitment becomes evident through their actions as they continue to invest effort even when progress is slow or uncertain. On the other hand, those with weaker desire often withdraw when faced with difficulty, not because they lack ability, but because their motivation is not strong enough to withstand the pressure. Trials act as a filter, separating temporary interest from lasting commitment and ensuring that only those who are fully dedicated continue the journey. This process is not meant to discourage, but to refine and strengthen, as enduring trials builds confidence and reinforces the belief that the goal is worth the effort. Over time, each challenge overcome becomes proof of determination, deepening the connection between the individual and their purpose, and transforming desire into a driving force that cannot easily be shaken by setbacks, fear, or uncertainty. In conclusion, every journey towards success is shaped, tested, and ultimately strengthened by the trials we face along the way. Adversity builds growth. Persistence keeps us moving. Faith sustains us in uncertainty. Failure teaches us valuable lessons. Discipline anchors us in difficult times, and trials reveal the true depth of our desire. Together, these forces are not obstacles, but essential parts of the process that transform ordinary effort into extraordinary achievement. Success is not reserved for those who avoid hardship, but for those who embrace it, learn from it, and rise through it with greater strength and clarity. The path may be challenging, uncertain, and demanding, but it is within these very challenges that the foundation of true success is built. I wish you the strength to keep going when the road gets tough, the courage to believe in yourself when doubt appears, and the determination to rise above every challenge you face. May your journey be filled with growth, purpose, and meaningful achievements. Thank you for your time, your attention, and your willingness to grow.